Hi, it's Jan Yuvan. Today we're going to do Supta Gusthasana, Reclined Head to Big Toe Pose. So this is a go-to stretch for me. Anytime after intense workout, if I'm feeling tightness in my hips or my legs, or anytime I'm feeling tightness in my hips or my legs, I do this stretch, and it's really it's a great hip opener. It's a great way to open those muscles up, and you get to do it lying on your back too. So it's a real nice one. Again, it's a go-to stretch for me. So what you're going to do is start out lying on your back. Ideally, you'll be facing a wall, and your feet will be against a wall. If you don't have a wall space handy, don't worry about it. You know, leave your feet away from the wall. But we're going to start by stretching the right hamstring. So I'm pressing my left heel into the wall. So I want to have that contact point, right, for my left leg, to keep that left leg activated in the posture, right? So I'm taking a strap, I'm looping it over my right foot, and I'm coming into a hamstring stretch, right? Notice I got both hands on the strap. I like to do this because I like to walk my hands out on the strap towards my foot. And then as I slide my hands down the strap, you can see my shoulders kind of drawing more down towards the mat. So we don't want to have, the shoulder hiked up and kind of being tense in here. We want to be able to be relaxed in the upper body here and just really focus on the hamstring stretch. Right? And again, I'm activating that left leg as well, pressing the heel into the mat. Now, if you got really uber tight hamstrings and your leg, say, doesn't want to come up past about here, go ahead and bend that left knee. Let the foot come flat on the mat. That may be able to enable you to draw that leg up further into the hamstring stretch. That's fine. Right? So let yourself get a good hamstring stretch here, but not too intense. Don't max out in the stretch. Get yourself a good, strong sensation. When that muscle is maxed out, it wants to contract in order to protect itself. So come a little bit backed off from maximum effort. So then after the hamstring stretch, we're going to take both ends of the strap into the right hand, right like getting stretched right hand for the strap. I'm going to open that leg out to the side. I'm kind of giving my leg a nice, gentle, sort of my thigh, rotating it gently outward, as if I want to turn my heel up a little bit towards the ceiling. Really gentle, though. Don't go too far with this, because we don't want to do any damage to that hip joint, but we want to get the stretch into the adductor here. If that left hip is wanting to pop up off the mat, see if you can give that left hip a little bit of encouragement back down towards the mat. Yeah. And then drawing that leg back to center. Right. We're going to switch hands with the strap. We're going to come over into a twist. So in this variation, we're bringing the twist into the torso. So I'm going to let that right hip stack on top of the left. You can even kind of scoot your hips to the right a couple of inches first, right? My arm's coming out in a T position, right? And I'm getting that nice rotation in the torso. My right shoulder, though, is staying down on the mat. I'm relaxing the right shoulder down on the mat. Again, I'm activating that left leg, pressing the heel into the wall. And then slowly draw that leg back to center. Now we're going to switch legs. I'm doing this a little bit fast. I recommend you hold the stretch, at least hold it for a minute, each segment of the stretch, right? So again, pressing that right heel into the wall, coming into the hamstring stretch. Again, bend the knee, let the foot come on the mat if your hamstrings are real tight, right? And again, finding just the right amount of stretch. I'm not maxing it out. I'm not just pulling it towards the very end of its tether, right? Take some nice deep breath. I'm closing my eyes. I'm just diving my attention into the stretch. Again, I'm allowing my shoulder blades to be relaxed and on the mat, so there's no tension in my shoulders. And then I'm going to take both ends of the strap into my left hand, right, opening that leg out to the left. Again, now the right arm can come out into a T position. Again, if that right hip is popping up, I'm going to just kind of encourage it back down as I gently rotate my thigh outward, getting that stretch into the adductor as I press the heel out. Away from me, yeah. And then slowly drawing that leg back to center, switching hands. Again, maybe I'm going to scooch my hips to the left a couple of inches before I come into the rotation. Left arm out into a T position, left shoulder relaxing on the mat. Again, taking some nice deep breaths. That right heel pressing into the wall, activating that right foot. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly drawing that back to center. On scooching my hips, releasing a stretch. Supta Gusthasana.